As Jesus makes his way to the heart of the garden, he brings with him his closest disciples. He knows the others are tired, but these three he needs as a cloak against the night. He stations them nearby to watch and to pray. As Jesus continues further into the garden, the weight of his destiny is bearing down upon him. He stops to rest his forearm on a large branch. For generations, the olive branch has been a symbol of peace, but not tonight, not for Jesus. For the disciples, though, the garden offers a safe and quiet place to rest. They huddle together as if to build a fortress against sleep. But the day has been long. Supper is settling in their stomachs. One by one, they fall victim to the night. Alone in the clearing, Jesus falls to his knees. Seen through the foliage, this dark portrait drips with intensity and with humanity. For never has Jesus been more human than he is tonight. Never has he been more weak, tired, lonely, and yes, never more afraid. He clutches a mane of grass as if to rein in the runaway terror. He writhes on the ground. His agony is reflected in the twisted trunks of the onlooking trees. He claws the ground, groping for its embrace. But there is no embrace. For you see, the weight of the sin of the world has settled upon the Savior's shoulders. And if he is to pay its penalty, he must bear its consequences, all of its consequences, the most severest of them all being the abandonment of God. There is only silence and the cold, hard ground. The angels watch all of this, but they are restricted to the shadows. There are legions of them craning their necks, aching to help. They watch as Jesus wrestles in the dark night that has settled upon his soul. For you see, he who once towered over his opposition like the cedars of Lebanon, now lies folded on the ground, the bent reed of a man.
Jesus paid it all to him I owe. Sin had left a crimson stain, he washed it white as snow.
For a moment, an unseen gate is opened, and an angel is allowed to step from the shadows. As the angel enters the arena of the garden, the angel comes, not to relieve Jesus of his suffering, but to strengthen him so that he may endure it. Jesus' prayer is no well-constructed sonnet whispered with composure, but his words are the shards, oh, the shards of a broken heart.
Abba, Father, all things are possible unto thee. Let this cup pass from me.
The Father's heart breaks over what he hears and sees. His own son groveling in the dirt, his only son crying in the dark.
Abba, Father.
Jesus pushes himself up from the ground. He lifts his eyes toward heaven. His hands are no longer clutching a mane of grass in despair, nor are they clasping each other in prayer, but his hands are now raised toward heaven. Oh, they are not reaching for bread or for fish or for any other good gift, nor are they even reaching for answers, but they are reaching for the cup from the Father's hand. And even though it is a terrible cup, brimming with the wrath of God for the ferment of sin from centuries past and for centuries yet to come, and even though it is a terrible cup, a cup that Jesus fears, he takes it. Because more than he fears the cup, he loves the hands from which it comes.
Nevertheless, Father, not as I will, but as thou wilt. Wake up. Could you not watch and pray for 1 hour? Let us be going. My betrayer is at hand.